All right, as you saw from the teaser there, we're talking about office chairs here, desk chairs, whatever. Use them where you want. I use one around the shop. I use one at home. I use one here in the studio. I use them all the time. But that said, being a bigger guy, I figure I'm a pretty good stress test. But when Koorbiir, when these guys reached out about this chair, I was like, you know what, we're going to try something different because I'd recently been talking to my brother. Now, my brother, it takes big and tall to a whole nother level. All right, that's my youngest son there on the right. My oldest son, Duncan, on the left. He's 6'2". My brother is, as you can tell, significantly, and I do mean significantly taller than him. So he's going to put this chair through the paces, tell us what he thinks about it. So let's jump into it.
All right, so here's a quick shot of the chair, and didn't really do unboxing per se. There's actually not a lot in the way of packaging. It's quite nice. Koorbiir box, but all your little bits and bobs, all of this comes in this box, which is quite nice. Major pieces, very easy to see. The chair bottom, chair back, the supports for the wheels, left arm, headrest, right arm. Everything comes very well. It's all bubble wrapped nicely. I will say there's an issue with these supports. It's probably very hard to see here, but the welds on these are legitimately terrible. Here's probably a good shot there. Also, it looks like the when they dip it to coat it in the reflective silver, I don't know if you can see, but in between every leg, they stopped about a ½ inch from the center. Each leg is welded to, looks like a stainless steel center post, welded badly, and then they dipped it, and then they just stopped about a ½ inch from the center. So there's that. Not sure why they did it, but that's a choice. Anyway, here's all the stuff. That's just showing it all out. I'll take a quick shot here, sped up a little bit, show you how everything all goes together. Another example. Here's the instructions. One page. I said fits. Assembling instructions. That's fine. I'm not so good with English either. Nothing in the back. One page. One page, 6 steps. Okay, got it. I'll get right on that. Also, quick heads up here. Just wanted to give a shout out to my tool surface to protect my knees and protect the floor. This is some old carpet padding. I use it for everything. Assembling things like this, I don't scratch it up or break the tile on the floor. Also use it when I'm working on the car to lay on the ground, because a creeper is nice, but sometimes just you put that down, it helps with the knees and changing tires or anything else. But just thought I'd give a quick shout out to old carpet padding.
All right, his love of old carpet padding aside, let's follow him here as he goes through the basic setups, putting the wheels on the star struts, whatever you call the base, I guess, the badly chromed base. I'll say this, he didn't complain about the build quality on anything else. It's, I don't know why they decided to kind of half-ass it there with the welding and the chrome, but everything else on this looks, top-notch. Again, there are, maybe Fred had a bad day end of the week, and maybe he started a bit early on the old happy hour, but as far as the rest of it, of course, we're sped up here trying to do it, so you don't have to sit through, the entire time. I think he said this took about 45 minutes for the entire assembly. So it's not the quickest thing out there, but it's not the most tedious. I've dealt with some chairs that are, oh my gosh, you just kind of wonder, like, how did this thing ever leave the factory? Who designed this thing? there's no way this is going to go together. This is one of the better ones. It definitely looks like it was properly engineered, if not properly chromed. I know I'm beating them on that one thing, but the rest of it here, it's all pretty decent. I love watching him go through look at the manual trying to decipher. It's one of those things where you've all gone through it and watching somebody else share that same kind of pain. It's oddly satisfying. Anyway, I'll stop yapping here and you can watch him finish this thing up.
So, for you folks at home, something that's really funny. These are the chairs that are in my house to be used as office chairs. The one on the left is not mine. The one on the right is mine. Might notice this chair, just two things. It goes up, it goes down, and now it goes in the trash. Incoming new chair, which, to be honest, looks way better. Sitting in the chair, it's infinitely more comfortable. You may have noticed from the previous shot, it's super reclining. Couldn't think of the word. Oh, that's nap time right there. But anyway, it reclines nicely. I do like all the options it has here. These go all the way around. Okay. I mean, that's pretty adjustable. That's got probably about 3-4 inches of travel up and down. Obviously, same on this side. I'm a rather large individual, so this fits me pretty well. It's very comfy, and I can tell it's not going to be hot because it's got the ventilated mesh. For options, they're back here. We have a lot of options here. Interesting. Okay. This little button on here slides this back and forth and it locks in. Got it. I get two. This locks it. This little one all the way in the rear locks this so it does not recline. I wonder if I can. Nope. Looks like it's either all the way up or all the way back. Trying to see if I can't. Okay, you can lock it at any different at a level of reclining that you like, but you can no longer go forward or back from here. Like that's once you lock it, it's locked. Okay. Good to know. I'll probably keep it upright anytime most of the time. If I want to take a nap, I'll get in bed. I go up and down. I don't know what that does. Oh, it can go up and down, but not if you're sitting in it. So, there. Oh, looks like it's got about 2-3 inches of up and down travel. Maybe 4 in my very scientific measuring. But honestly, it looks like it's supportive. Can't adjust the lumbar or anything, but that's okay. This little piece right here, since it's the mesh, conforms to your back pretty well. I'm looking forward to trying it. And oh yeah, that is. Yeah, look at that. I can dig it. All right, well, I hope this is informative for anyone who was interested in this chair. Just for example, for shits and giggles. Oh, I didn't realize that goes back and forth. Nice. So I'm 6'6", about 290 right now, and this chair feels rock solid. Doesn't feel like it's gonna come apart or anything like that. So, all right, I give it 2 thumbs up.
Well, there you go. You saw, the whole putting it together thing. You saw it in use. Let's talk about some of the features and stuff. He kind of went over it, but let's get into it a little bit more. So the dimensions on, you can freeze frame this page. You can go through the dimensions, whether that fits for you or not. But I'm like, my brother's 6'6". If he could fit it, I think most people can probably handle this chair. Now, as far as it's got an adjustable backrest, it's got 3 gears. I think that means ratcheting is what that means there, that it has 3 different spots. It has 6D armrests. You people playing 3D chess, we got 6D here. Anyway, 6D adjustable armrests, up, down, back, forth, and rotation, and it's soft. I will say this, I have that on my current chair, that kind of rotation, up, down stuff. I thought it'd be kind of silly. I actually kind of like it. So, what's kind of like luxury. You're like, I don't need it until you have it. Then you're like, oh, that is really nice to have, though. All right, and then let's talk about we talked about the adjustable headrest. So not only does it ratchet as far as like rotation, it also goes up and down by 3.14 dual access, 90 degrees there. The seat depth adjustment, it slides forward and back. A lot of people don't realize this, but getting good seat depth is actually really important because it has to support you all the way out to the back to the end of your thighs, right before your knee. I'm pointing down here like you can see that anyway. But here's the chair itself: ergonomic office chair, back home computer mesh, yada yada. It looks like a high-end chair. My brother said he feels like, for the most part, like it feels like a high-end chair. List price is $430. Now, Koorbiir, I don't know, it's probably Swedish, I can't pronounce it. They have a sale going on right now. The coupon, you come down here, you click it, and it's going to knock another $100 off on that. That takes this thing down to $330, which for articulating 6D, 47D kind of chair like this is actually a pretty decent price. Now, I'm going to see if I can weasel like a bonus discount code on them. If I can, I'll put it down below. No promises on that one. This is our first time working with this company, and see what they say about it. Now, this is not a sponsored video. They did send the item for free. I should point that out. And that said, is it a good chair? Well, let me back up here. Here's what I got from my brother. We had a long conversation about it. He likes the chair. It works great for him. He's really enjoyed it. It's a huge upgrade over the chair that he had. All right, that's a big deal. He's retired Marine, now working a desk job. So getting good support and stuff like that is important to him, and I can understand why. I will say, and you saw it in the video, the fit and finish on the welding and chrome plating for a $430 chair, man, Koorbiir, you got to do better on that. Maybe this is a one-off. Maybe this is just a fluke, and this one chair here, had some problems. But of course, you don't want to be the one who gets the fluke. So I totally understand that. So it's ships from Amazon, sold by Kofi. So at least it's through Amazon. So if you have some problems with it, you can always deal with Amazon. As far as the company itself, again, this is my first time working with them. We'll see what we can do about a discount on it. I think it's a good chair. My brother thinks it's a good chair. Would he pay $330 for it? I'll tell you honestly, no, he wouldn't. That's because he's a cheap bastard. Anyway, I love you, brother. But oh my gosh, dude drove an old beat, Ford Ranger for oh my gosh, so long. But military, so he's got that kind of military mindset, and he's got a great job. He's working and doing good things. But that said, he's still a little bit of a penny pincher when it comes right down to it, and which is good for him, and probably more people should be. But that said, Let me know, is this the kind of chair that you're looking for? Is this going to fit your needs? Is this something you would be interested in? And if so, do you think that's a fair price? I mean, $430 kind of makes you, I don't know. $100 off coupon really helps there, taking it down to $330. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.